Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Let's go Viscount hunting. Seriously though, we're not gonna find him this time. It's gonna be a while yet. So stack of these, stack of those, all of this, and then we should probably bring all the bandages they'll allow us to bring. Obviously we're gonna need at least a stack of blood. Actually, how are people doing? Wasting, craving. So we're gonna use 3 of our blood right away. You know what? I'll go 2 stacks. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. We're gonna burn through it really quickly if we don't bring it all. So let's bring it all. I don't think I'm gonna bother bringing any other stuff though. We do have a stress heal in the party, so I'm not that worried about the laudanum. She does have the right abilities, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we can maybe not lose anybody this time. Hopefully we can make it as far as we did last time, maybe even further. But really, like, although deaths can no longer cause us to lose the game, they're still very, very bad. Because every death is a weakening of our team, and a chance that we will get to the point where we have to level people up, instead of doing more courtyard. Okay. So we did cover some, we covered some ground last time. Yeah, sure. Let's make some money.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
So what are we looking at here? Boy, this is an awfully long side path. This is a side path that's long enough that if it dead ends, it's actually going to be really annoying for us to walk all the way back. Just the slow pulse of stress. We're not going to run into any enemies until her bloodlust wears off, are we? You know, given that we're all at such low stress, I'm going to leave this here. We can maybe... It may be the case that we have to come back through here, and if it is, we can burn it then. Ugh. I have no idea what it means for her to have disarmed that bubbling puddle of liquid. Oh, well, I guess she's just gonna jam her face into that fountain. Yeah, whatever, you're fine. That was a really gross description, though. Good work. Good work there on the part of the writers. So let's see...
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay, I think we're gonna get... Yeah, we're gonna get to use her bloodlust at least a little bit.
Annihilated.
Pretty okay. Feels alright. Okay, if that pull works... It didn't. I was gonna say, if that pull works, that's totally fine, and if it doesn't work, it's also kind of fine, honestly. So his is a minus dodge. Yeah. Do I want to drop this guy's dodge? Who do I want to kill? I think we want to kill this guy more. And this dude is the most dangerous. Okay, they both resisted the stun. Oh, he has the wrong... Yeah, we'll have to fix his skills. Because he's supposed to have Abyssal Artillery available. Well, that's actually pretty fine.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, except that his charge forward can only target the back 2 rows, so... Actually, that's not great. I'd like to revise my earlier opinion. That's a bummer. That, on the other hand, is fine. Well, at least we don't have to worry about infection.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
There we go.
Very. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, I want this. We could give him Demon's Pull. Or Weakening Curse, maybe? The mark is not super great. Like, removing enemy dodge is cool, but let's do Weakening Curse instead. As his thing to do when there's nothing else obvious to do. And actually, now that we're looking at skills, do I want to replace something of hers with Adrenaline Rush? Because it's not a bad skill, particularly if you're running in a place where there's a lot of blights and bleeds, and you don't have a Plague Doctor. But I'd have to give up either my stun or the ability to hit something. Because if it bleeds, can't hit the front row. And Wicked Hack can't hit the third row. And Iron Swan only hits the back row. No, I'm going to keep it like it is for now. We'll revisit that decision in the future, I'm sure. Yeah, I suppose you have enough stress to justify this. I told you, as soon as we didn't need the stress relief curios, we're swimming in them. Okay, interesting. This probably just connects back to here, would be my guess. So let's try to keep going this way. Alright, well, we got one combat out of her Bloodlust buff at least. Huh. Maybe we've reached the end of this particular side path. Oh, we got surprised. Wow, that hasn't happened in a very long time. Oh, come on, don't pull him forward. Man. Alright. Well, this is interesting. So let's lunge, right? This will push him into the back too. Oh, she did minimum damage. All she had to do was not minimum, really. Alright, take that moment to step forward. No, I'm going to have to do it manually. Alright.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Oh, I didn't blood her. I should give her that blood. That sweet, sweet blood that she craves. Alright. This would be a really great time for him to hit just a super good heal. Alright, hey, that almost never works. They very rarely listen to me. Yeah, she's hitting really low in her damage range.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I forgot to do the thing again. So our party is actually pretty resistant to movement shenanigans. It's just the barbarian can't be all the way in the back. But of course that worked out in the worst possible way.
As the
There we go.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Also, there we go. Good stuff. I'm gonna heal rather than attacking the corpses. But this is still gonna be a problem next turn. Maybe I should just hit one of the corpses. No, let's heal. Let's pull some stress off of him. Oof. Alright. Well, that's gonna happen sometimes. Okay, so he's dead. Get to de-stress you a little bit more, and then they'll just both have to eat.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay, we are eating all this food, and then I may as well finish off the stack. Get the sapphires in there, and then I am dropping these for gold. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is a good party. Man, I'm glad I brought as much blood as I did, because we are going through it really quickly. We've already used 6 vials. May as well.
If only
Cool.
treasure could staunch
Extra
the
cool.
flow of otherworldly corruption.
That was a pretty good pull there. Ah, man, you guys are... That is not a sample, that's a person. Sort of. It's kind of a person. Alright, I'm starting to think we're not going to go through all of our torches, so let's just buff up a little. It's not a very large buff. Okay, that was not a real scout, so who knows what we will find in this hallway. Okay. The ghoul is definitely a higher priority target than the flesh eater. I'm glad she agrees. That is, in fact, what I would have done, so pretty good.
Impressive.
And he's unholy, so he actually does take bonus damage from the Crusader's Holy Lance. Okay, good resist. Right, yeah, it's a pretty significant... Well, yes, she does have... Oh, he could have stunned her. That would have sucked. So we don't have to get this guy that hard. Oh, that was good enough. And of course he gets his turn immediately. And then re-howls? Really? Okay, at least we dodged it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, these guys are not the most dangerous enemies ever. Stun chance is not that great. We should probably just hit it. He does hit awfully hard. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for the bleed. His bleed resist is actually really high.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. The bigger the beast,
Okay.
the greater the glory.
That's a pretty good result.
Success so clearly in view.
And I don't
Or
think
is
I
it
care about
merely
any
a
of the rest of
trick
that.
of the light?
Well, we're making some good progress, at least. I have no idea where we're going or how long it will take to get there, but we are certainly making progress. Also, good dodges. And it's a fun party to play, at least. They're all powerful. And... Well, it looks like we just took a really long way around, but there's a pretty good chance that this door was locked. Like this was a dead end. At least that's how it worked in the last map. Guess there's really no way to know. Oh, we did have holy water. Because we are forced to bring holy water. The Crusader brings one for free. Okay, this is a little dangerous. I maybe should have just gone for a stab. Focus my damage a little more. In fact, almost certainly.
Precision and power.
Or, yeah, it was fine. Turns out it was fine. I will do anything for the blood. Even heal you and say nice things to you. Seriously. Anything at all. Alright. Honestly, I think we probably are in an okay position here.
The ground quakes.
So if it turns out that you can just walk straight through here, I'm going to feel like a real idiot. But in my defense, how could I have known? Okay, well, he's dead. I do wish that our Crusader had gotten to finish him off properly. In fact, our Crusader can't attack from here without hitting him. But you know what? Maybe this is a good time to just focus on de-stressing. Because these guys are not, like, super dangerous. You're dead already. Yeah, I'll have the front two members of the party work on killing the enemies, and the back two members of the party work on putting us back together. We might be able to stay in here for some time.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of bleed. Or, blight, rather. And unfortunately, we don't have any antivenom. Unfortunately, it's going to take like another 2 rounds. There we go. I was going to say, at this rate of damage.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, yeah, that was locked. Interesting that there wasn't a way further forward. I'm actually pretty curious what this is. Can I please? It's weird that it wasn't letting me interact with the default party order button. Ooh, this is ugly.
Decimated.
Okay, I think that was worth doing. Because it was something I could do in one hit, I think it was worth going for. I think we're going to just really focus in on this guy. And hopefully this guy won't do too many horrible things to us in the interim. Just undoing all that hard work.
Fear consumes the mind.
Alright. 2 good stun resists. Given the way things are positioned, I think I'm going to do another lunge.
Well struck.
Yeah, since we killed the guys in front first, Holy Lance is going to continue to be relevant longer than usual during this battle. Oh, he's just barely still alive. Well, we got to get him.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Ouch. Right after she just got healed so hard. Alright. Wow. That's a hell of a heal. Oh man, and because we're not perfectly ordered, a lot of us can't even hit the back row. Alright, well, I think probably what we need to do is hack through one of these corpses real fast. Because this party is just not very well suited to hit in the back row, especially while we're still in a position where the occultist needs to be healing. Alright, now we can do it. And in fact, I may as well lunge, because the attack we're going to use here is something that the Hellion can use from the 3rd row. We're getting a lot of good lunges off today. Man, must you resist? Still can't contribute. Hey you. Get de-stressed. Oof. Okay.
This expedition at least promises success.
We really haven't been getting bled that much. This decision to bring all of these bandages is starting to look a little silly. Let's do this, and then I'm gonna eat some food. Alright. Ooh. I think this is a medicinal herbs thing. Probably shouldn't interact with it if we don't have the stuff. It's gonna blight us or something. Oh hey, a thing the key would be useful for.
Devastating.
Ooh. Good shot. Alright, there's realistically no chance of me getting a kill here. I should probably just keep healing. People are still pretty low. I mean, not low, but you know, missing a lot of health anyway. Oof. Wow, that was all of his health. Okay. So he might bleed to death on his turn. Oh, we can solve that. Get him off death's door. Well, I'm glad I have some bandages with me. And now I think we probably throw the knife. Yeah. Okay.
Facing the abyss.
Please let this be a good heal. That's not that good. Aw. All I needed was a giant crit, the likes of which has never been seen before. Alright, things are getting a little dicey here as far as people's health goes.
Masterfully executed.
Alright, well this'll give me some time to fix that up. So I have to get max damage, or close to max damage, plus the bleed application for this attack to kill. This attack has a larger percentage of its damage range lethal, so... Well, a little bit of bad luck. It'll be alright. A little bit of, honestly, it wasn't bad luck, it was just not the best luck.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
It's a good start. You know what? I think I'm going to intentionally not kill this thing. We'll take one more round with it. Yeah, it's alright. Who are you to be going so early in the round? You have 3 speed. She has 9. Okay.
Creatures can be felled.
I may actually... Yeah, let's make room for an anti-venom. This chest must hold some kind of loot, probably. Bad trinkets. I do like this. I don't think I want to clear out room for these trinkets. I guess they're worth more than the emerald and the jade. But that's only provided we don't find any more emerald or jade. Because they're both tarnished trinkets, so... Never mind, I don't care about those. Honestly, we're doing pretty well. Okay, can you guys please stop doing stuff so that I can click the damn button? No! No! And... Phangophobia is light, right? Yeah, plus stress if torchlight is high. How do you get phangophobia from interacting with a crate of wine bottles? Man, that was gonna be my firework. Okay, I think I want to get rid of her. She has some pretty annoying buffs and stuff.
Destroyed.
Okay. This is a little bit of a bummer. We're definitely going to want to just yawp at the beginning of next turn.
A decisive pummeling.
Man, one. Left him with one health.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Please don't bleed. Oh, he bled. And his turn is going to be really early. Oh, man. Please don't bleed to death. Alright, well, nothing she can do. So what is the most accurate attack here? 72... Okay. Alright, good stuff. Okay, and he chooses not to attack the occultist, which I really appreciate. She doesn't get a say. Nope.
This is no place for the weak.
Dead on the first check. For the record, death blow resists tend to be in the region of like 60 to 80%. Death on the first check should be relatively uncommon, but it sure isn't. Alright, well, we have to leave. I think we can probably finish this battle, but we gotta bail out after that. That's very disappointing. And it's just like, there's no Tekken against it, really. I guess we could bring a lot more bleed resist, but like, I have no idea how much bleed resist we would need to make it relevant, you know? Because it seems like that attack bleeds people very, very consistently. So it might be the case that I go out of my way to bring bleed resist gear, and then it doesn't get my chance to resist the bleed above 0%, or... So without access to information, it sure does seem like the best way of...
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Oh, he was stunned by that, too. It sure does seem like the best way of dealing with this is just kill these guys faster. But man, we are having some bad luck on that score.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Alright.
Or cowardice.
Dude, move forward far enough that I can hit him with a melee attack. He dodged it. You've got to be kidding me. Nothing can hit this guy. Has he dodged 100% of my attacks so far? Alright, finally. Let's draw a little blood. It's not a big deal. We're almost out of here.
Injury. Find it in no short supply.
Okay. I think he dodged, in the end there, 4 out of 6 attacks, or 5 out of 7 maybe? Really, really frustrating. Okay, we gotta bring home this stuff, and then there's no reason to bring home bandages when we could get some portraits. Okay, but apparently we are always going to lose our healer every time we go into the courtyard.
And of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
So what? I think I have 1 level 6 healer left. When I say healer, I'm mostly not including flagellants, because the flagellant, you can't really use the flagellant as a hero or as a healer due to the fact that the flagellant might be at full health the entire time that someone else is dying. All right, those are not negative traits that I give a huge amount of I have a huge amount of concern over.
Our estate was the envy of this land.
Okay. Nobody's drinking blood back in base. That's nice. Because we're burning through it quickly. Alright.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Okay, you guys, you won't meditate, but you don't care beyond that. You also won't meditate or pray or flagellate. Alright, you're both going drinking. Okay, let's see here. So let's sort everybody else by level. We have an occultist. Yeah, we have an occultist. Well, let's take a quick look through these here. So, the puppet theater is something that we legitimately might want, and we actually could build. And then, like, these things are not bad, and now that we have literally no other use for the heirlooms, we may as well start looking at these. Like, 4 accuracy is fine. Scouting chance is good. It's a small amount of it, but... Stun resist is good. Yeah, I mean, we'll work on these. I think I am going to get this. Let's just turn some deeds and portraits and whatever into crests. Bam. I've always wanted a puppet theater. I was kind of hoping it would look like a Punch and Judy show. Alright, well, so where are we at now? Let's figure out what we would... What's the party that goes back in there looking like? It's going to have Watered. It's probably going to have Dudley as well. Right, we could do something like... What if we put him in the back, put Dudley in the 3rd position, and do this. A lot of them are pretty blight resistant. Although this configuration of Plague Doctor can't hit the back row. Maybe we take Plague Grenade over Noxious Blast, just so that we have a good way of attacking the back row. And we'll give her the bouquet, which is pretty good. Accuracy, damage, bleed chance. We haven't really played a Plague Doctor this way yet. And we can still give her the Blasphemous Vial so that the stuns and the blights are still good. Yeah. That's a reasonable build, I think. You are not going to be contributing a lot damage-wise. So we probably want to go ahead and buff up your healing, or... we could give him toughness. And that feels pretty bad. We probably just want to buff up the healing. And make sure... Okay, we don't even have Weakening Curse. We definitely want to have Weakening Curse available to us. And then we could bring Vaughn and... who wants to stand in front of this party? I wouldn't mind bringing the Flagellant or Grantimesnil, but they won't go because of the presence of the guy. We could frontline with a Houndmaster. We've seen that be relatively effective. We'll just bring Ballard. Grindhouse, huh? Weird. Okay, but yeah, this is a reasonable party. He has rabies, which is actually a good thing most of the time. You have vampiric spirits, which is not a big deal. And maybe you'll even be able to cure yourself of it. We should probably equip this. Actually, never mind. She's gonna get vampiric spirits, all right. That'll deal with it. So who else is wearing what? You have access to your good padlock again, which I like a lot. We don't have the blue padlock, right? I like that one too. It's like damage and speed. I I do want to give him a damage focus trinket. Stress really, extra stress doesn't matter as much on him as it does on other people. Damage and accuracy is good too, but you know what? No, let's go for speed. At +3 speed, he's actually fast enough that he might be able to stun some of the annoying enemies before they can do stuff. And then you are also going to take a stun. We're going to have a control crew here. And accuracy and damage. The sun rings are very attractive in the courtyard. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's pretty good. And most of us aren't even really suffering from a lot of penalties. The Plague Doctor's 25% stress is the only thing that's really a big deal. We have some good camp skills available to us. Yeah. We should find some firewood. But unfortunately, I don't have time to make another run to the courtyard today. So I know this episode's a little short, but that's going to be where we call it for today. Come back next time. We're headed into the courtyard once more. And then afterward, probably we're going to work on leveling up some lower level heroes, because it looks like we're going to need some replacements before we're done with this place. I swear, it's honestly, it feels way more difficult than the Darkest Dungeon, with the exception, of course, of the boss fight parts of the Darkest Dungeon. But that's going to be it for us for today. Come back next time for more Courtyard, and we'll see you then.